He slowly opened his eyes. You look at him while keep a smile on your face, but your smile faded when he says something you don't expected. Who are you? He said with no expression. Ty, what happened? Why are you saying that? I'm your wife, don't you remember? No, cold tone. Ty, what's wrong with you? We are married. I said I didn't remember. His harsh words stabbed your heart. You were age of crying. Suddenly doctor come in the room. When you saw the doctor, you got up from your chair and ran towards the doctor and asked him, what happened with him? Why doesn't he recognize me? He lost his memory. What? But how? While accident he got hurt in his head and that's why he lost his memory. You were so shocked after hearing this. What now? Will his memory never come back? It's not like that. He will get back his memory and only you can do that. Me? But how? You are his wife. No one know about him better than you. His likes, dislikes, his nature, everything you know better than, right? You just have to create that moments again which you had spent with him. So that's how is there some chances he got his memory back. Then doctor left you there alone while you were looking at the side where your husband laying down on bed put his hand on the top of his head with closed eyes. You come close to him and sit beside him trying to hold his hand but suddenly he jerked your hand. What are you doing? He said with cold expression. Just want to holding your hand. Don't do it. I don't like it at all. Looking at the other side. But I said don't do it again. Can't you hear properly? Now at this moment tears coming down from your eyes but he doesn't care about it. If there is my old Ty, he will never let me cry. You thought in your mind. Let me explain you all this. He is Kim Tae-hung, the boss of the Kim company and she is Kim Wyan, his wife. They were so lovey-dovey couple. He was so romantic and cute type person. He was so caring. Their marriage was arranged marriage but they fall for each other after marriage and he really loved her. Also Wyan loved him so much. Their life were going very well. But few hours ago when he going to the way of his office, he got an accident and now he lost his memory. You came back to the house with Tae-hung. He sat on the bed. You gave him a glass of water. He gulped up the water and gave back. Then suddenly doorbell rings. You go downstairs for open the door. Ryan opened the door and a smile appeared on your face, seeing two persons in front of you. Hunks, when did you both come from America? We arrived just now and directly come here for see Tae-hung. How's he now? Is he fine? He is fine now, but he lost his memory. What? They were shocked when you tell them. You both come in first, then I will tell you. You all come in the house. You all sit on the couch and you tell them whole story. They were so tensed about both of you. They are Tae-hung's company partners, but they are born like a brothers, real brothers. They treat Tae-hung like a kid. They care about him and you so much. You consider them as her own brother. Don't worry, Ryan, everything will be fine soon, he said with a smile. Where is he now? In his room. Okay, we should meet him. Jin nodded and both went to Tae-hung's room, Ryan also going with them. You all come in his room. He was looking outside through the window. He turned towards you when you called his name. Tai, look, who is come to meet you? You said with a hope that at least he recognized them, but who is this? Your smile faded. We are your partners. Didn't you recognize us? No, he says rudely. It's okay, we will help you for getting you back your memory. You don't need to do that. Go now. Tai, behave yourself, he says angrily. It's okay. We leave now and Ryan, if you need anything or any help, just let us know. Okay, don't worry. Okay, Oppa, thank you. They both left from there. What's wrong with you, Ty? Why you are behaving rudely with everyone? You says angrily. I don't want to talk to anyone. Leave me alone. He lays on the bed. You look at him for a second and then left from there because you thought he needs some time. He woke up from his sleep and take a glance beside him, found a small figure laying beside. He looked at her, she was sleeping peacefully. His heart was beating rapidly. He didn't know why his heart beat so fast. He tugged a strand of your hair behind your ear. You started moving, so he hurriedly put back his hand. You opened your eyes and saw him waking up. Good morning, Tai. You pecked his lips and smiled. He got shocked. When did you wake up? Why you didn't wake me up? You must be hungry. Wait, I will make breakfast for you. Come down, okay? Then you left. He touched his own lips, can't believe what just happened. After some minutes, he calmed down as Wine said to him, Oh, you come here? Eat your breakfast. He sat on the chair and you sat beside him. Today we are going out, you said while eating. Why? For enjoying ourselves? I don't. Wine cut his sentence. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. He looked at you and again start eating his breakfast. You smile internally cause he didn't arguing with you this time. You took him in the park, you both walking, but suddenly he felt soft hand was touching his. He looked towards his hand, you hold his hand, but this time he didn't jerk your hand, and you feel so happy right now. Do you remember? This was the place where you proposed to me after 2 months of our marriage. No. Okay, then let me show you. He looked at you. You come in front of him and kneel down with one leg. You, Mr. Kim Tae-hung, will you accept me as your lovely wife until your last breath? Will always be my side? Will you start your family with me? Will you become a father of my kids? What are you doing? Stand up, everyone watching us. No, first answer my questions. You said loudly. Say yes, say yes, say yes. Don't break her heart, son, the old man said. You look at him excitedly and happily after listening all pupils who was around you both. He was smiling, placing his hand on head. He can't believe this girl is this much crazy doing things like this. Yes, I will, he said with a smile. You got up and hugged him tightly, tears coming down from your eyes. He hugged you back, placing his one hand on your head, caressing it. The pupils around you both was clapping and cheering. Everyone was clapping and cheering. You smiled while looking at him. Then you both posed everyone and left. Are you crazy? He asked while blushing so hard. You look at him. This is the same feeling I was feel when you proposed me here like this. You said shyly, but tears comes from your eyes. He looked at you. What happened? Why are you crying? He got tensed when he saw you crying. Nothing. I just remembered that day and got emotional. You wiped your tears. He feel very bad, but he can't do anything because he still can't remember anything. You said it loudly. She is mine, only mine. Don't cry, it's hurting me. He said, stared in your eyes, you also looking deeply in his eyes. Then why don't you try to remember anything? You asked. I'm trying, he said. I'm trying my best to remember any single things, but he stopped talking, then he held your both hands. Help me, please. He paused for a minute. You placed your right hand on his cheeks. It's okay, don't stress yourself, you said, placing a soft kiss on his cheeks. He shocked first, then smiled. Are you not angry with me? He asked softly. No, why would I? You asked confusingly. Because of my rude behavior, he said. No, I'm not angry. Now let's go. We are getting late. Now, where are you taking me? He asked. You hold his arm and start walking. We are going to the cinema. You both sitting in the cinema. This movie is your favorite, you said with a smile. He didn't said anything. Then the movie starts. Suddenly a man sat beside you and minutes by minutes was looking at you. There was a dim light but Tehang was noticed because his all attention was on you. So then he put his hand on your shoulder and gave a man death glare. Then the man turned his face other side. You looked him confusingly. You both come out, you give him a water bottle, he gulped the water. Are you alright? You asked him worriedly. Yeah, I'm fine now. Thank you. He said with calming tone, you feel relaxed. But what happened? You asked him because you still know nothing. He was so confused. I don't know. That it was blurry. He paused for a minute and again started talking. I saw a couple hugging, eating, laughing. The girl sleep on a boy's shoulder. He stopped talking when he realized what he said. Yes, Ty, it was us, you said happily. He looked at you, but it was blurry. He lowered his head. Then you hold his face. It's okay, you remember everything slowly, slowly. He hummed, then you both left from there. You both come home. He is still trying to remember that blurry view which he saw in cinema. You notice it. You sit beside him. Don't think too much. It might give you headache. What if I never get back my memory? Your heart skipped a beat when he asked you this, but you smiled and said, then we would make a new ones. He chuckled and looked down. If you never get back your memory, you will leave me? You want to ask him this. You were desperate for knowing what he do if he never get back his memory. Is he leave you or not? You waiting for his answer but he didn't reply, so you asked him again. You will leave me or not? This time he looked at you. Never. His words make your heart jump for joy. You hugged him tightly. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will try my best to make you remember every single thing. He hugged you back with a smile. Suddenly you broke the hug. Wait, I'm coming. You run towards your room and after some minutes you come back with a heavy bag. What is this? He asked confusingly, looking at the bag. It's our wedding album, Pablo. You placed it on a table and start opening it. You start showing him the whole album. He still didn't remember, but he was happy after seeing the album. Months passed, but he still didn't remember anything. You do many things that make him remember something, but it's not work. But his behavior towards you changed. He was talking softly and nicely with you. He likes to talk with you and also he joined his office. Your life was going well with him, but you want him to remember everything. Wine, come out fast, we are getting late, he was shouting from lounge. Yeah, coming, wait for just 5 minutes. You said in your room, in this 1 hour I'm just hearing this, just give me 5 minutes. He said to himself, you both going for a dinner tonight and he was waiting for you because you are still not ready yet. Here I'm, let's go. You said and walking towards him. His jaw dropped when he saw you. You were a His eyes stuck on you. What are you looking? You asked. You looking very beautiful, he said with a smile, his heart jumping in his chest. He felt something which he never felt. His eyes never left yours. He was speechless. He wanted to say lots of things, but his words are not coming. He forgot to blink his eyes. Shall we go now? Your voice snapped him out from his thoughts. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. He said and extended his hand towards you. You hold his hand, then you both walked out from the house. You both came to the restaurant. You gave your order. There was an awkward silence. Then he decided to break the silence. Ryan, he called your name. You look at him. You sit in front of him. Your both hands was on the table. He held your hands. Your heartbeat was going fast. I want to confess something, can I? You nodded. Ryan, I don't know when I get my memory back, but Ryan, I want to live my life with you until my last breath. I want to be your Mr. Perfect. I'm start getting feelings for you, Ryan. I love you. Your eyes got teary. Are you ready for this? He asked. You nodded with a smile. Tears continuously coming from your eyes. He wiped your tears. Why are you crying? When he saw you crying, he got tense. I'm happy, Ty. I'm very, very happy because you still love me. Even you lost your memory. Thank you, Ty. Thank you so much. He placed a soft on your hands and smiled. Then you both had your dinner and left. You waiting for Ty, standing on the corner of the road, when he was goes to bring the car from the parking. Then you remember something. So you started walking on the road. Your legs are shivered. But what you do next, it's help Ty to bring his memory back. So you did this no matter what happens. You started walking. Cars coming from right side of yours. When Ty saw this from the other side of the road, he trying to stop you, waving his hand. You saw him but ignored him. He trying his hard to remember but failed. Then he again walked towards you, but stopped when cars going non-stop. He was shouting, Why stop there? Go back. What are you doing? But you didn't listen him. Suddenly the bus coming towards you. You stopped there looking at Tehang. He was shouting, his heartbeats getting fast. And then he remembered. He remembered the scene. His eyes widened when he saw clearly happened back then. He ran towards you without care anything. He held your waist and backed away from there. You both fell on. You were top of him. He held you tightly, laying on the road. He was breathing heavily. His eyes was shut. You rested your head on his chest. Then he opened his eyes and looked at you. After a while you both stand up. He held your hand angrily and dragged you away. He made you sit in the car and start driving. The whole ride was quiet. He was looking so angry. He didn't utter a single word. Now you have courage to ask him anything. After some time you both arrive the house. He gets out from the car and also drags you out from the car and go inside the house. When you both entered the house, he released your hand and looked at you angrily. What are you trying to do, huh? What if you got hurt yourself again, like you did a few months ago? You remember how much I'm scared that day, and now you did it purposely. How can you do that? Are not you care about me? You got your memory back? You asked him happily. You knew it. It's worked. You feel very happy. Yes, I just. Then finally he remembered. He got his memory back. He didn't notice it before.